Hey everyone, Rascal here.
And Mama, welcome to our channel, Paws On Animation, and our Paws On Netflix segment.
And today we're covering the second season of Kimi Ni Todoke, or From Me to You.
Now, the season continues the ever slow-burning romance between Sawako and Kazehaya, and the new slice of life adventures that await our cast. But
before we start, be sure to like, subscribe, notification bells on future podcasts and multiple pause videos.
Thank you for joining us, subscribing, sharing our videos, commenting, and so much more. As always, we appreciate you very, very much.
Yes.
So, for those of you not familiar, this is a coming-of-age, romantic comedy, slice of life, anime based on a manga written by Kaoru Shina that has 30 volumes, originally running from December 2005 to November 2017. We already covered Season 1. If you haven't seen that podcast, it should be coming up now. Give it a watch and enjoy. This is Season 2, which was pretty short compared to Season 1, only 12 episodes.
Yes, and it's ironically, even though it was a shorter season, each episode felt longer because of how slow the slow burn was. It was like, will you get on with it?
But we loved it because at the end, it ended the way we wanted. But we're going to go to the beginning of Season 2 before we get to that. Mm-hmm. You got to see more awkwardness. And what was really odd is that Sawako and Kazehaya were even more awkward with each other. And we were like, you should be past this.
Right.
This is watching this is like watching Komi won't communicate or can't and Love is War, how they kept digressing before they advanced. And we were like, what the heck?
Right.
You should be past this. You spent New Year's Eve together.
And Christmas and all that,
and you got a birthday gift, and come on.
Right. And yeah, so they just keep going on and on with that, and like you say, there is a payoff near the end, and it's so funny because it got so bad that even her two friends are like, why are you sitting acting like this? Will you just go and tell them?
Yes. Chizu and Ayaye kept teasing her and pushing her and telling her, and then Ayaye kept saying, well, let her figure some of it out for herself. No, tell her. And then you got Ryu into the mix because little Miss Ume decided she was going to try to get Kazehaya, and she was upset because she realized that he doesn't want her. So she tried to set up Ryu and make it look like he was interested in Sadako. And he's not. He's only interested in Chizu, of course. Mm-hmm. And so she writes this fake note. And I keep saying Sadako. I'm sorry, guys. It's Sawako.
I know.
And he knows the note is fake. And then he tells her that he's only interested in Chizu. Mm-hmm. That's it. And so you see him trying to push a little further with her because he wants to date her. He's tired of being friends and buddies. And in Season 3, we found out it was even more friend zone for him, though we won't spoil that for you.
Right.
But yeah, this got crazy, but Ume got her comeuppance, and we were happy at the end of this season. But again, we had to go through such a long, tragic walk.
Right.
Where you thought they were going to break up because of all the misunderstandings and misinterpretations.
Constant rumors and all that, yep.
And a new character who appeared.
And causes more mess. It's like, can you stop in 5 seconds?
And he reminded me of the new character yet again in Komi Can't Communicate.
Yeah.
Because he did the same thing.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And his whole shtick, he was just causing drama. It's like, oh, I'll teach you how to be more confident and everything. And at first, Sawako was in for that. She's like, oh, okay, so you're my master right now.
And it's Kento. I had to think about his name's Kento.
Yeah. And at first, like, okay, teach you to be more open, more straightforward. And at one point, it was working, you're being more direct. But then the further I got into, the more it was looking like, oh, well, you don't have to have Kazehaya. You can have someone else that's, closer and easier. And then Kazehaya wanted to kill him.
And Troublemaker Kento is voiced by Landon McDonald.
Oh, gosh. Kazehaya was getting pissed with him every single episode. Like, what is your game? Can you go
happy they ended up together, and we are so happy that she spoke up to him and that he spoke up to everyone. And they're like, "You're joking, right? This can't be real." I'm like, what the heck is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
What the heck? Why do you act like they can't be together and he can't be with her? What? Again, we know this is a running anime trope here. But man, we were not happy when they're acting like this can't be real and he can't be with her. And what does he see in her? And why can't he be with me? And because he doesn't want to be, that's why.
Yep, and it just kept getting worse, and he just kept causing more conflict.
But they got together at the end, and he announced it to everyone.
You're right.
That he likes her. He really, really likes her. He likes her like that.
Yes.
And then she kept.
It's like that. It's like that. Yes, it's like that.
Yes. And we were so happy when it happened. Finally, it happened, and I guess can be considered fast because you think about Inuyasha, it took them to the final act. I think the last episode or second to the last before they got together. And other anime we've watched is taking forever. So this was quick in anime land.
Yeah, pretty much. And as you are happy with how it ends for them, you have your little what's his name, Joe, who keeps being stupid.
Oh, God.
And you wish he would move to another school. But even with that, it still ends on a satisfactory note. Absolutely. And there was still plenty of comedy within it, too.
Yes, so we have a returning cast of Zante Hun for Sawako, and for Shota, or Kazehaya, we have Koi Dao. For Ayane, we have Erica Mendez. And for Chizu, we have Morgan Berry.
Yay!
Your girl! And for Kento, as I mentioned, Landon McDonald. I did not recognize him. I'm just like, whoa. And for Ryu, it's Ray Chase. Also totally unrecognizable.
Right.
We were so shocked first season when we learned it was him.
Right.
Because it doesn't sound like any voice he's done.
Right, he's not wild.
He's got a chameleon voice. Because when you hear his regular voice, it's like you're voicing these characters.
Right,
wow.
right.
And then you have Arai, voiced by Keith Silverstein. And you have Ume, voiced by Kaylee Mills. We mentioned Kento. And Joe is voiced by Caleb Yen.
Right.
So, looks like everyone returned for season 2. We can't wait to see if everyone returned for season 3. We're already currently watching season 3 now. We're on episode 5, the next episode. And this season, the episodes are an hour long.
Yes, and they're fewer, so I guess they want to put in more content in one episode.
But it does sound like all of our favorites have returned, but we're not going to have any spoilers. Stay tuned for the podcast for season 3, which will be coming out shortly after this one.
Right.
And we are really excited because so far we are absolutely loving season 3 and all the backstory and everything. And Sylvian, thank you so much for asking us to do these podcasts. And we really are enjoying it. I'm just really glad that, I don't know, I kept seeing and I finally said, we should check this out. So we're really happy that we're enjoying one of your most favorite anime of all time and some of your favorite characters of all time who have now become some of our favorite characters and loving the love story.
Yes.
So if you've seen Kimi Ni Todoke or From Me to You, season 2, let us know in the comments.
Right.
And if you haven't, it's available, of course, as well as season 3. If you haven't watched this series at all, you need to get on Netflix and start at the beginning.
Yep.
And watch it because it's one of the best rom-com slice of life anime out there.
Right.
It's so sweet and so wholesome, unbelievably wholesome and sweet.
Right.
And right now, so far, the characters haven't changed and become evil and so forth.
Yeah.
And we're absolutely loving it. It does get a little more risque in season 3.
A little bit, yeah.
But not in season 2.
And if y'all know my subscribe for updates, weekly videos for anime series, anime shows, and all things animation.
And thank you for joining us again, as always, supporting us. We appreciate you so much. You are special.
Thank you so much for watching Rascal Entertainment.
And I'm Mom Entertainment.
Have a fantastic day.
Peace.